Hey there, White Sox fans. Hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful Monday. Coming to you a little bit later than I wanted to, so I will set the deadline to make your picks for the Pick to Click contest for this week, Tuesday. So yes, you'll all get a free look at Monday's game and see who you want to vote for this coming week. Who will be the top offensive performer? Of course, top prize gives you 5 points, second place gives 3 points, and just 1 point for participating. So even if you don't pick a winner, you will get a point just for playing. And we now are up to 85 participants playing. And this has been a really fun way to watch the season and watch the White Sox do something a little bit interactive and fun, and we'll just see how it keeps going. Last week, I put a rule on it that you can't pick Moncada, Abreu, or Tim Anderson. Those are the three guys that always get the most votes. Wanted to mix it up a little bit, provide an additional level of challenge for you. For this week, there are no restrictions, so you can pick whoever you want. I'll put a video out later this week that takes a look at who the offensive winners were for last week, but it's worth looking at this White Sox team where the lineup changes quite a bit lately. And of course, well, the biggest news from the last week is we sadly lost Nick Madrigal, possibly for the whole season, hopefully for just a couple of months, but that his loss will be felt. Danny Mendick, you would have to imagine, is going to pick up almost all of that playing time. But looking at the last week, the everyday players, the players who were in the lineup every day and really played the majority of all the games was Jose Abreu, Leury Garcia. Now, he's been getting a ton of playing time lately. Tim Anderson, Yasmani Grandal, Yoan Moncada. Just below that tier, guys that played most of the time but not every single game, was Yermin Mercedes, and I think the extra rest has actually helped him. He seems to be out of his slump. Little extra, whether it's physical or mental relaxation time, I think has paid some dividends. We'll see. Maybe he's a full-time starter again this coming week. But after the Yerminator, there was Andrew Vaughn, Adam Engel, Danny Mendick. Those were all guys that played most of the time. And again, I think Danny Mendick is going to be a full-timer. The next level down, Adam Eaton is still kind of working back from a couple of different injuries. He seems to be playing most games, but not all the time. Then your bench guys, Jake Lamb, Zach Collins, Brian Goodwin. And Brian Goodwin, talk about a good impression. He only played a little bit because he got his first taste of White Sox baseball just over the weekend. We'll see. He had such a great showing. Maybe he will be a guy that plays pretty frequently. So looking at the upcoming week of baseball, it is not going to be an easy one for the White Sox. It is a simulation of the playoffs, maybe. The best team in the American League right now, by just a half a game over the White Sox, is the Tampa Bay Rays. We have the same number of losses. The Rays have one more win. The Sox are going to play at home for 3 games against Tampa Bay, and then hit the road to go down to everybody's favorite team, the Houston Astros, for a 4-game set. Not only is it in Houston, but they are, if the season ended today, they would be the number 2 wildcard team. So very, very strong competition for the White Sox this week. It'll be exciting to see how they hold up. I'm going to guess that they rise to the challenge. They have not disappointed, even in the face of a lot of injuries so far this year. And as I am saying this right now and about to wrap up the video, I realize I haven't come up with who my pick is going to be for the week. Let me see. Oh boy. I'll say I went with Adam Engel last week, and he did not disappoint. He showed that he already has power. He looks like he's in mid-season form. He looks very confident out there. Doesn't seem to be hampered by injury. I do always like to mix it up week to week, so I'm not going to pick him for the second week in a row. But I do think Adam Engel is a pretty good pick here. I don't think I've ever picked Yasmani Grandal. And he cooled down maybe a little bit last week, but I think he's still seeing the ball well, so what the heck. I'm going to go for it. Yasmani Grandal is my pick to click for this coming week. Go ahead, leave your comments below. Try to get them in by first pitch on Tuesday. Until I talk to you next, which will just be in a couple of days, play ball and go Sox.